Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is Nolan, or the Optimistic Gamer here, and welcome back to another tutorial where today we are going to be finishing up the Peterbilt dealership. Now, this has gone on for what is now the third episode, so it'll be good to finally wrap it up. And where you should be is something looking like this. The building is complete besides the roof details. And then we have the front spaces for the trucks on display. And then we have all of this pavement that goes all the way around the building. That is where you should be at right now. So, to get started on today's episode, we are going to surround the entire parking lot with 5 mycelium. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 in every direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. And we are going to, and then once you get on the corners, just going to do it like that. All the way around. Everywhere. I'm going to use the fill command for this. Remember what you do. You select region 1 with /fill, and then do the 3 coordinates. And then you go to your second region, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And do the same thing again, and then mycelium, just like that. Alright, I'm going to do this around the rest of the border, and then I'll show you what to do next. Alright, so I actually did that an easier way. I selected that corner right there, went over to that corner, and then just did the fill replace command, and that was a lot easier. If you remember that from the episode yesterday, or the previous episode. However, since it is still grass on the inside, it did replace that to mycelium, but that is okay. Alright, next, what we want to do is take out some birch leaves, or really any leaves of your choice. I chose birch. And on the inside row, the very inside row of mycelium, and the very outside row of mycelium, we are going to surround all of this now with bushes, just like this. So let me do that real quick. However, you can't do the fill replace command or any fill commands because it treats the leaves as natural leaves. If they're not connected to wood, they will decay. So you probably want to place these manually unless you have found a way to turn off the leaves decay. But if you haven't, just go around and fill this in manually. Alright, next what we want to do is take out some cobblestone walls, some red wool, and some white wool. And what we are going to do is get ourselves lined up. Hang on one sec, let me count this real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, perfect. Get lined up with the very middle line that lines up with that front door, and on top of the bushes lining up with it, place cobblestone walls that are 10 blocks high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and on this side we can just line it up. Next, what we are going to do is place a row of red wool going across just like that, and then extend it up and out diagonally, and then back up and in diagonally, and bring that row back. In that middle 5 block gap there, place some white wool. And that is our Peterbilt sign. The reason it's like that is because I know when you're up close you can't see the wall, but from a distance it kind of looks like the bushes just surround the wall, the post. So that's why I have it like that. Alright, now take out some stone slabs, and we are going to go to the roof of the alcove, and then we are going to go 2 blocks in from the front and 2 blocks in from the side, and then place a row going across just like that until we're 2 blocks away. So that's how it looks from above. Then we are going to do the same thing on this side, so 2 blocks this way, and then 2 blocks that way, just like that, and then bring it over until we are 2 blocks away from that wall. Now find the middle. Sometimes you just have to place a block down and then count the blocks in between it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6 blocks from each one. And do the same thing again. Just like that. And I did that because I had all this detail on this roof, but this one had nothing. And then later I realized I could add lights, which is what I did. So take out some beacons. And these are going to, okay, that's 2 blocks in again. And then 3 block spaces. Perfect. So go to the inside spot near the building. And then looking up at the ceiling, go 2 blocks in from the cyan clay, not counting the terracotta. Just go in 2 blocks in the cyan clay on the 3rd block, 2 blocks from that wall as well. Wreck that block, and you should be under a slab that you can place your beacon on. And then going to the side, leave a 3 block gap, and then on the 4th, do it again, 3 block gap, again, and 3 block gap once more. And then we are just going to leave a 6 block gap here. And on the 7th block, we're going to do the same thing. So see how we're doing this under the slabs, and then 3 block gaps going through here. And once again, right here, and we can fill those in with beacons, and then we are finished with the lights beneath. Perfect. Alright, what is next? I believe we could start working on the roof detailing, and to do that, I think I'm just going to fly over here, take a picture, because, well, that might be difficult to reference. You know what? Let's go over the materials for this real quick. You will need iron blocks, rails, stone slabs, nether brick fences, ladders, pink stained glass, and I think that's it. Alright, so what we are going to do first, that'd be a good reference, is, alright, we are going to go to this front gray roof part, and right behind it, leave a 1 block gap. On the 2nd blocks, make this shape right here, and it lines up, the outside part lines up with the outer wall. So let me do that on this side as well. We're going to be making the same shape here, and then fly up and show you how that looks. There's a 3 block gap in the middle, and then the outsides line up with that gray wall. Next, I believe I left a 2 block gap, but I could be wrong. Is that 2? I think that's 2. Yeah, that's, well, okay, hang on. Yeah, okay, that's 2. Of course, I had to get right up next to it to be able to see. And then we are going to leave a 2 block gap and do the same thing again on both sides. And then we are going to do this one more time with the 2 block gap, and then do that again, just like that. Now we are going to, wreck the cyan blocks in between all those stone slabs, and right up next to these stone slabs, we are going to place pink stained glass, just like this. So we are making some skylights. I'm not sure if the actual dealerships have skylights, but A, I need a detail on the roof, and B, it keeps bats and other monsters from spawning. Alright, now onto the air conditioning unit. We do have 2 of these. Alright, those are 2 blocks in, and it goes 3 blocks short. Alright. So the first thing we are going to do is come to the left, the front left part of the building, and then 2 blocks in on both sides, place a 2x2 formation with iron blocks. So we 2 blocks in this side, and we're 2 blocks in this side. And then place a circle of rails. See how I'm curving those around. And then on the outsides, I believe, is that, the inside, that might be the inside. Okay, on the inside part of this, right here, going towards the warehouse, place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 stone slabs. And then go back to the 11th stone slab and place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going in the opposite direction. And then do the same thing on the 3rd stone slab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now take out some nether brick fences and then go 1 block in diagonally on each side, just like that, and then leave a 3 block gap and do the same thing again. Alright, now we're going to go check and see if all of this is correct, because I think it is, but nope, it doesn't look right at all. Okay, so we did get those parts correct. However, it goes out by 9, so we need to extend that out by 3 more. And then, alright, and then those are 1 block short, and we have, alright. So, take your stone slabs, and where I thought it was 6, it's actually 9, so make it 3 more. And then move those nether brick fences over by 2, so 1, 2, 1, 2. And then wreck the first ones. Now, right here on this slab area, place another 2x2 with iron blocks, and then do the same thing on top of it, and do it once more. And then on the sides of that, place some ladders on every side, just to add a little more detail to this. And right above these stone slabs, just place 2 ladders, just like that. Alright, now we are ready to move on to this side where we have another air conditioning unit, and this one is a little bit more complicated, I believe. So let me go count this off camera. Okay, I think I got it. So the very first thing you want to do is take your iron blocks, and then right here up against the warehouse, count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go back towards the front of the building, 1, 2, 3, 4, on those 4th and 3rd blocks lining up with the warehouse. This is where we are going to have our AC unit, just like that. So again, we are on the 3rd and 4th blocks of the warehouse, 3 blocks out. Next, on the left side, if we're facing the warehouse, on the left side of the AC unit, place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stone slabs. And then on the 9th block, place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going towards the middle of the building. This one is the one that's 6. And then on the first stone slab block, do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it lines up. Next, take out your nether brick fence, and 1 block forward from the corner of the warehouse, place a nether brick fence. Then going sideways, leave a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 block gap on the 6th nether brick fence. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 6th block again. And now we are going to do this same thing, but we are going to leave a 7 block gap going towards the front. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the 8th block, line it all up with those fences. And then we are going to do the same thing again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the 8th block. Line those up. And that is going to conclude the roof details. I hope you like how that turned out. And now we need to move on to the parking lot, and then we can do a little landscaping and call it good. After we add the trucks in, of course, but I'll let you guys do that on your own, because that's going to take a really long time if I have to do that all over again. And turns out I only have 4 Peterbilts on my channel. I thought I had more, but that's still a lot, I think, for the amount I have right now. Alright, so we have that line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Alright. So, the first thing we are going to do is head on over here, and right here next to the side of the main building, we are going to place a solid row of white wool up against that cyan concrete border, just like this. And then on the very front part of that right here, we are going to extend our first line out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just like that. And then leave a 3 block gap, and then do it again, 3 block gap, and again. And then we are just going to do this until we get to the edge. And we are making all of the parking spaces right now, and it should line up perfectly, which is great. Now we can fill these all in. I'm actually going to use the fill command real quick, /fill those coordinates. Head on over here, same thing. White wool, replace air. Boom. Alright, next we are going to do another white line up against this cyan concrete that's against the warehouse. This one is going to go all the way to the edge, but actually stop 1 block short, I believe. And then fill that in with white wool. And then right here, we are going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A 7 wide line. You know what? Let me make sure this lines up real quick. It should. Oh, okay. Actually do go to all the way to the edge. Alright. My bad. So, we have this line right here, which goes out 7, and then 3 block gap, 7, and we are just going to keep doing this until we get to the edge, where we should line up if we have done everything correctly. Perfect. It looks like we have. And now we can fill this in. I'm not going to do the fill command on this one. It honestly probably takes me about the same amount of time to do the fill command as it does to just fill it in. It's mainly for a larger scale, you know, like the ceilings and stuff. It's just repetitive and it takes forever. Alright, now we have this, and I know that we have an exit road right here, but I'm not exactly sure where it is. So let me go find that out real quick, and then we should be able to carry on with the parking lot. Okay, so it actually lines up perfectly with this line right here, so all we have to do is stand on it, walk straight forward, and then wreck these bushes right here, and we are going to wreck 7. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and same here. And then we can fill this in. I will use the fill command on this one because I don't want to wreck and replace that stuff. So I'll just make it simpler on myself. White concrete, there it is. Boom. And then we can bring this, surround those bushes, bring them around, I should say. And then here in the middle, we can do yellow terracotta, I believe, is what I usually use. And fill that in just like that. Right here, we can put the stop line with some white wool. And then we would have our secondary road going through here. Alright, now, oh yeah, so right here, next to the road, leave a 3 block gap, 1, 2, 3 on the 4th block. Make that line. We have the white one that goes across the back, just like that. And then these stick out 7, just like those. And then again, this is every 3 blocks, and these actually go to the very edge, all the way down here. And then we can fill those in, just like that. Sweet. Alright, now we can do these lines, and it should go all the way to the edge with no issues at all. Every 3 blocks, I'm going to cut it out. Alright, so I think we had a mishap somewhere. Maybe I miscounted on one of these, but they all look good. Because I got to the very end. Maybe I don't have a line there. Or maybe... Oh, you know what? This may not stick out far enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hang on. Oh, crap. Alright, we may need to move that entire row back one. Let me count this real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know what? I didn't account for this line right here. I said there wasn't a line in front of the garage. I was wrong. And it screwed up the whole thing. Alright, but we can take this slowly so you guys know exactly what to do. So we are in the very back of the building. What you're going to need to do is wreck both rows of bushes here in the back, and you can actually use the fill command with air on this one. So we can go there, and then on this side go all the way to these bushes and use the fill command here, and then air. Alright, so we've destroyed all the bushes. Next, on that first row of mycelium, we need to replace that with white concrete, so we can use the fill command on that row as well. Just like this. And white concrete. And then we need to extend our row of mycelium out one more. So we add an extra row to this. And then all we are going to do is go back and replace those bushes with, or move them over to the next row, just like that. And then our parking lot lines should line up, just like that. There we go. Alright, that's much better. So I'm gonna go ahead and do those bushes real quick. And then this also goes around, this cyan concrete does go around in front of the garage doors, just like this. So if you want to do that, it actually doesn't take that long to do. So I'll just show you guys what that looks like. And then again, the floor inside the entire building, including the warehouse, will be cyan concrete. So those lines that's just white concrete, those will also be replaced. Alright, so that's how that looks. I'm going to do these bushes real quick. Remember, you can't do the fill command on them, but it really doesn't take that long to fill them in. Alright, let me do this real quick, and then we can carry on with the parking lot. Alright, so we can just pretend like that never happened. This is what the parking lot looks like when it is finished, except for some slots we are going to put in the very back for parked trucks that are going into the warehouse or going out. It really depends. And to do that, we are going, I believe these are 14 block gaps, just like they are in the front spaces. And it is a 6 block gap that sticks out 4. Perfect. So take out your white wool and go to that back corner parking spot, and then leave a 6 block gap from this line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 7th, wreck that block and wreck 1, 2, 3 more after it. Fill that in with white wool, and then leave a 14 block gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. On the 15th block, do that again. And we are going to do this all the way down until we can't. I believe it stops at like 12 down there, but that's okay. Alright, I'm going to do this off camera as well. Alright, so it actually stops at 13. So if you wanted to add another full space with a line, you need to scoot these over by 2. If you just want another full 14 wide space without the line, scoot it over by 1. but I don't think it's that noticeable if we just do this real quick. I really don't need to do the fill command on this. You know what? I won't. It's going to take too long. Let me just fill these in. Alright, there we go. So if we fly up and look at this, you can't tell a difference. And for some reason that one actually looks longer than these spaces, but it's actually one block shorter. Alright, so that is going to wrap up the parking lot. Now all we have to do is some landscaping, and then we can call this good. I don't think I'm going to do the interiors right now. That can be something you can do on your own. I'm going to be out of town this weekend. I will have some scheduled videos being posted, but they're going to be very simple. Most likely not requests, but you never know. Alright. So, for this next part, and I'll talk a little bit about that after the episode. For the next part, we are going to need some spruce logs, dark oak leaves, coal ore, spruce trapdoors, and some red wool. Alright, that's 2 blocks, perfect. So, the first thing you want to do is fly over to the left side of the dealership, and right here in between these bushes, right in the middle of these bushes where we have this row of 3 coming in and this row of 3 coming in, right there, place a spruce log and build this up 5 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, you know what, just leave it for now. Leave a 5 block gap and then 5 more. Just like that, and then 5 block gap again, so you kind of get the pattern here. And we are going to do this all the way to the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you should have 1 block extra. Alright, now we will add the leaves later. Here on this side, leave a 2 block gap. On the 3rd block, place a row of 3 coal ore. On top of that, a row of red wool, another row of red wool, and then 3 spruce trapdoors. Make sure you're facing in a specific direction. It doesn't matter which direction, but if you're in 2 different directions, they'll look like that. But I actually like it going that way more, so I'm going to leave it like that. Alright, then leave a 2 block gap on the 3rd block, some more logs, 5 blocks high, and then we are just going to leave these 5 block gaps all the way to the edge, and it should line up perfectly in this corner. Oh, never mind. I was about to say it might not because we moved it, but that's what it is over there. It wouldn't have lined up had we not moved it. So, again, I'm just leaving these 5 block gaps, just like this, and placing logs in them 5 blocks high. And maybe a couple more, it looks like. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Next, take out your dark oak leaves and place leaves on the top of all of these. You could honestly say they're posts right now, but they're actually tree trunks. And then on the sides, on the 2 top sides, place 2 dark oak leaves vertically on top of each other, and we will be doing this on the other side. It's just easier if I go down the row and do 1 side at a time. Well, I guess 2 sides at a time. Oops. Oh, never mind. I thought we messed up on that one, but we didn't. And turn, and then we are just going to go back doing the exact same pattern. And then once we are finished, we will add a little more shape to these, unless you like the way they look. But I feel like, I mean, not every tree is perfectly symmetrical. You should know that about trees. They don't all grow to be, bushes can, because you can trim them easily, but trees, not so much. Not all tree is gonna look like that, and it kind of looks like a tree farm here. So, what we are going to do is just kind of randomly place, just seriously, like, completely random. Place leaves in the bottom corners, it doesn't matter where, and then going back, do the same thing. So maybe that one can be both, that one is one, maybe both here, and one, and both, and one on this side, one on that side, both there, one on that side. Alright, and then that's how the trees look. I think they look much better without that perfect symmetry. Oh, no pun intended, seriously. Okay, oh, that was a good one, though. Alright, so, onto this side. Oh, man. Onto this side, I need to see if these line up real quick, because I know that we have the road. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If they do, we can do the trees on this side as well. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can also do this as well. Just know that we might wreck these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I'm doing the same thing as we did on the other side, leaving the 5 block gaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't look like they line up. So, how do we want to do this then? We could add another road on this side. Maybe. You know what? That might actually work. So, if we need to wreck some of those. Don't wreck all of them. But here, could we have this like that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I think that works, actually. So here's what I did. Right here on this end line, I left a 3 block gap. And then on the 4th, I'm making another road that is 7 blocks wide. And that is going to be filled in with white concrete here. White concrete, there it is. And then again, that center line with the yellow stained clay. Just like that. And then we can add in our stop line. There we go. So it's symmetrical to the other side. Now we are going to leave a 2 block gap on the 3rd. We are going to add another sign with our red wool, coal ore on the bottom, 2 rows of red wool, and then our spruce trapdoors on the top. And then if we leave a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 block gap on the 6th, perfect, 2 blocks away. Now I need to rise all of these up to 5 blocks tall. So 4 more, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are going to do this all the way to the end on every one, and we are just making the same trees as we made before with the leaves on top. Okay, too fast. Alright, there we go. And I'll do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 leaves on top, and then we can place the leaves on the sides as well, just like that. And you can use whatever leaves and whatever wood you want. It doesn't have to be the wood that I am using or the leaves that I am using. It can be whatever you think looks the best. But I just like the almost, it kind of has a mountainy feel to it with the spruce, and the dark oak makes it look bright, but it's a bright green, but at the same time, or I shouldn't say bright, deep. I should say a deep green. It doesn't look dry like the birch leaves do. It looks like it's very healthy, I guess. Alright, so we are going to go back. It definitely adds a sense of uniqueness to the dealership, having this different color, because, you know, it's not necessarily what you expect. But when was the last time you went to a dealership that was exactly what you expected? I don't know. I don't know why I just said that. Alright, I'm going to go randomize these real quick. So same thing we did on the other side. Maybe just like that. And then one there, 1, 2, 1. And that side. Maybe there, a double. That side and that side. And then over here, you know, just kind of, I'd avoid doing doubles on all four, because then it looks too neat, too symmetrical. But, you know, maybe every now and then. And then just like that. Perfect. And one right here. Actually there. And there. That could be a double. Single and a single. Alright, perfect. So we have all of our trees planted in a nice neat row. Same thing over there. You could do the back if you want, but then it looks, I think that might be a little much. If you have trucks along here, I don't think it would look that bad. And obviously that's what it looks like with the trucks. Oh, I think one of my keys stuck and then just popped up. Huh. Alright, this is what it looks like with all your trucks in a line. This, I don't have my phone on me, so I'm not sure which truck is which. These are all Peterbilts. These are all the ones on my channel. I actually did the 2 dumps down here as well, the 2 dump trucks. And then I have the simpler cabs right here. Same thing here. And then we have the sleeper cabs right there. We have our lights beneath. I should be flying around the other one, but I just don't have trucks around it. Alright, and then I should, well, no, never mind. And then here in the back, we have our garage doors. Oh, I almost forgot, we need to do the floor on the inside. Now, this is super simple. All we're going to do is, let's fly in. Make sure you have your pink stained glass on hand. Fly in. You can replace those. And then right here, do /fill here in that corner. And then fly to this corner over here and do /up arrow. And then we did cyan concrete in here, just like that. And then over here, you could do the fill command if you want. I could probably do it in the same amount of time. Cyan concrete. And then in the warehouse, we don't have any doors going in, but that's okay. /fill, and then fly to this corner over here. And actually what you want to do is wreck this block and go beneath these walls and then do /fill. That way you're filling that line that we had in front of the garage door. So cyan concrete, just like that. And there were a couple more doors that I had as well. So let me show you how I did those. And I used, so the iron doors are a bit glitchy in this texture pack, because it technically is a 1.13, but I just kind of had to work around it. Which door is it? That one. Alright, so take out some acacia doors, and right here, 1 block away from this wall, wreck those blocks, replace that dirt with cyan concrete, and then from the inside, place 2 acacia doors. Now, when you're standing up close, it looks a little weird, but as you get farther and farther away, I think it looks just fine. I think I had another set of doors somewhere, maybe on this side? Yes, alright. So these also 1 block away. So go to the right side of the building, and behind that alcove area, we are going to place doors on this side of the warehouse as well. A 1 block gap again from this part of the building. Wreck those, replace that dirt with cyan concrete, and on the insides place 2 acacia doors. Just like that. And that, people, after you have added in your trucks. Also, I did 5 of every truck cab and then 2 dump trucks. So we have 17 spots down the row here. I also added in a car. I have a car tutorial on my channel. You'll have to look back for that. So that is going to wrap it up, everybody. If you did enjoy this series and you do want to see more truck dealership tutorials or just more videos in general, be sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe so you don't miss out on those videos as soon as I upload them. Let me know in the comments if you have any requests. Thank you, Manuel Queller, for this request. It was really fun, and I'm glad that I could finally get into some buildings that you guys enjoy. Oh, we also forgot to add in a ladder on the back. So go take some ladders and go to the back of this gray thing. And on the right side, 1 block in, place 4 ladders going up. Alright, there we go. That's better. Alright, so again, thank you, Manuel Queller, for this request. It was really fun to do. And check out the description. I have some important stuff down there. You can contact me at ContactOptimisticGamer@gmail.com. My Twitter is @OptimisticGMR, and my website is optimisticgamer.weebly.com. You can also visit my LEGO YouTube channel. I'll have a link for that down in the description as well. LEGO Knowledge, head over there and subscribe if you are interested in that. Remember, the texture pack is a 1.13 plus texture pack, meaning any version from there and after. So you can play it in 1.14, however it does require Optifine, so I put a link for a video on how to download Optifine in the description as well, and that is where you can find the texture pack link. Also, I have a survey. It is still open. Go check that out. Honest feedback would be great. It is completely anonymous. I cannot see your email or name at all. But I am definitely taking into consideration all the feedback that I get. But other than that, guys, that is going to do it for me. Remember, I am going to be out of town this weekend, so they're most likely going to be basic tutorials and videos this weekend. But they will still be there most likely. I may not do a video on Sunday, depending on how much time I have today to film those videos. But again, guys, comment, rate, subscribe, stay optimistic, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Bye.